everyone. Hope everyone is doing well there tonight. Manchester United have just made it 7 wins out of 7 after beating Everton 3-1 at Old Trafford tonight, which means we are in the next round of the FA Cup. And of course 3-1 sounds quite comfortable, but we had to work hard for it really. And we kind of let Everton back into the game, after scoring really early on. In the 4th minute through Anthony, great play by Rashford, who was again tonight was brilliant. I'll talk more about him in a minute though. When we got the early goal though, I was expecting it to be quite a routine win, maybe get a few goals. Everton are coming into this game on really bad form, and I thought that early goal, that would have not given their confidence any good, and we could have maybe really had this game won maybe 4 or 5-0. However, though, we don't make it easy for ourselves, do we, sometimes? And, the goal we give to them was, really sloppy. De Gea, I don't know what he was doing. I'm sure he will take the blame for it because, I'm sure he will come out and say it was his fault because, I don't know what he was doing. He's normally good with his feet. And, it's a really strange goal to give away. And it came from nowhere, really, as well, because, we started the game really well. Looked like the only team that were going to go get the next goal. And then we basically give Everton the goal, and they kind of grew into the game after that goal. The first half, I still thought we looked really good, and we could always score when we had going forward. With Anthony, Martial, and Rashford. But Everton kind of gave them confidence, that goal. And it's very sloppy how we let them back into it. And luckily we got to the end of the first half. It was 1-1. Because Everton were starting to come into the game, and there was even a danger that maybe they could nick it on the break. Because they weren't really. I wouldn't say they were like kind of going at us in the first half, but they looked quite dangerous on the a counter attack, and it was always a danger. Because they've got some decent players in their team. I think maybe just lacking confidence at the moment. But the second half, I thought we played a lot better and controlled the game more. I thought Fernandes came into the game a lot more, and we got the 2 goals, of course, through a Cody own goal, but Marcus Rashford again. Like the first goal. We beat the defender. And great ball into Anthony for tapping, and then for the second goal as well, he gets Coleman, and just kind of just goes past him like he's not there, and of course forces the Cody to make the mistake. And Rashford again tonight was just amazing. The last few games now, or since basically the World Cup, and even the World Cup as well, even though he didn't play too much for England, he still was doing a lot. When he was coming off the bench for England. But since coming back from the World Cup for Manchester United, he's scored in every game. It's actually 7 goals now for Marcus Rashford in a row. I'm not sure if it was this, but I think when we got the penalty at the end, Fernandes is normally a penalty taker, but maybe he give it to Rashford because he because that's if you want him to get the 7th goal in 7 games. The last player to do that was Wayne Rooney. So I think maybe that's why he give it to Rashford, and also Rashford's in great form, and he keep that confidence up as well. And he was just terrific tonight, and we're seeing the best of Rashford. A few years ago, that's what we're seeing Rashford now. A few years ago when he was like unstoppable. Of course, he's had his problems over the last couple of seasons, but now, we're seeing the best of him, and really important that we keep him fit if we're going to do well this season. And I also thought Casemiro again was excellent. I thought he was terrific. We all know it's not even a surprise now when we see him play like that. But it was a very good team performance. We just got the win. The FA Cup. It's about getting into the next round. Wasn't one of our best games. We let Everton back into it, as I said, and a bit sloppy at times. But the main thing is we got into the next round, and it's looking good at the moment. We're getting some great wins. We've got Carabao Cup next week. Before we've got 2 massive games, of course, in the league. We've got Man City and Arsenal, and obviously a lot of people maybe are getting carried away with the way it's going at the moment. But I'm not one of them, I'm trying to just like, not get too carried away. It is hard because we're playing some good football, winning games, of course. I didn't get a clean sheet tonight, but we have been getting clean sheets, in the last few games. And it's looking good. But I think after the Man City Arsenal games, then that's when I think we'll know more about this Manchester United team. Because, we've, no disrespect to the teams that we've played, they're all kind of near the bottom of the table. Look at Forest, Bournemouth, Everton tonight. So yeah, I kind of want to see us play a few of the big teams, and then I think I'll have a better idea on how this season could go. But I think it's really important that we go in these cup competitions, FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, and even the Europa League as well. It'll be a tougher hassle because it's obviously Barcelona in the next round. But we need to go far as possible in these competitions, try and win them, because it's a great chance to win a trophy. It's been way too long since we last won a trophy. 2017, which for a club like Manchester United, that's way too long. So yeah, we have to go and try and win every single competition we're in, and yeah, hopefully we can bring a trophy this season back to Old Trafford, because this club is all about trophies, and yeah, hopefully we can get that one trophy at least this season, maybe even more than one would be great. So we'll see who we get in the next round of the FA Cup, and then of course we've got a charting next week in the Carabao Cup. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head off now. It's been a good night. Manchester United are into the next round of the FA Cup. Have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.